Hey guys, what is going on? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a risky way to make a whole heap of gold. If done correctly, you can make absolutely a whole heap of gold from doing this. And what we're going to be showing you is resetting the market price for items. Now the items that we're going to be focusing on doing this with is mainly Dragonflight materials that can only be farmed. Items that can be crafted or can be like broken down from other items are a bit harder and riskier to do because someone could make a huge amount of these and just flood the market. Things that are farmed and kind of hard to farm, like they don't get thousands and thousands of these items, are the best items to do it with. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. And now you're going to want to have TSM, and you're also going to want to have point blank sniper. Point blank sniper just helps you pick out the items a bit easier. Now you change the market percent that it's going to show you to, well, you can play around with the prices. I like to play around with it and just see like what they're going for. So like 50%, there's nothing at the 50%. We'll bump that up to say 60%. Still nothing there. Bump it up to 75%. And now we've got some items worth looking at. Now, you'll learn over time which items are the best to do this with, and you're going to need a bit of capital to actually do this. For example here, the glowing Titan orb. It's recently went down and it's kind of staying about the same price. However, it's going up and down like sometimes. Oh, there's actually a super cheap one. Anyways, that is not what we're focusing on. We're focused on resetting the price fully. So as you can see, the market value for this is 1500 gold. So you could do it with this because it's currently 500 gold under the market value. However, the market value is going down because the farm has gotten a bit easier to get these from the farm. But if we look a bit closer into this, you can see right here, there's a whole heap of them listed. And to reset a market, you want to buy them out to a certain point. And now obviously you can't buy them all out till, let's say, the market value, because that's 5 million gold. However, if you notice there's a big jump right here. So one is listed for 1009 gold, and the next highest is 1082 gold. So there's about an 80 gold jump just there. And what we could do is actually buy them all the way up to here, and that would be resetting the market price to 1080 gold. And this would only cost 565k. And then we relist them all at 1080 gold. Now this is a great item because it won't take too long to actually sell 560 of these, especially if you are the top price. So I'll show you the example with this item. However, if you are looking for items to actually do this with, inside of my flipping guide is my shopping list for Auctionator, and I use it with Point Blank Sniper. So you can get all the items that I recommend doing this with in there. Now, one item that I have had big success with doing this with is the jerky that makes the mount. So where is it? So this item right here, I've had huge success resetting the price to this. Currently it's too high to do it with, but for an example, this was at 50 gold and there was a whole heap of them listed, like thousands of them listed. And what I did was buy them all up and I reset the price to the market price. So the market price is 124 gold. You can't do it right now. I think someone has already done it. But the item that we're going to be doing it with is the glowing Titan orb. And so what we would do is we'd buy them all up to the next highest jump point. Now technically, if you had a whole heap of gold, you could go even further down, but it will cost a bit, like it's going to cost a lot, and it gets more risky the more you spend. But here's a good like point where it goes up a decent amount of gold. So what we'd want to do is buy all of these just before the market price does this big 70 gold jump. So we're going to buy all of these, right? And now we've brought them all under that price. And so the new price that we're going to want to keep the market price at is 1080 gold. So what I'll do right now is I'll go over and grab these, and we're going to list them for 1080 gold, resetting the market to that price. So let's grab those. Alright, so So when the region bag, here they are. We have 525 of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to post this for 1080 gold. So right here, this is under the next person that is at 82 gold. So right here is where we're going to be posting it. As you can see, we make a whole heap of profit once these sell. And what we're going to do is post them just for 12 hours. This is all about quick flipping. And we will be doing cancel scans if we have to. But basically we're posting at 180 gold. You want to remember that number. And now anything under 180 gold, we're going to be buying. So that means the next person, we want our listing to be the lowest price. So when people buy, they're buying our listing. So every time that these pop up for under 1080 gold, we're simply going to buy them out. And we're just going to keep on buying them out over and over again, keeping our price at the new minimum price. So you want to keep refreshing this, and sales will start to come in. So we're going to keep doing this, and I'll show you the sales start to come in. And this is how you reset the market price. You can do this with a lot of different items. Some items you make way more, some items you make a bit less, but this works extremely well. However, it is more risky, and I recommend when you're starting off, just do it with one item that you can really do it good with. So as you can see, there's 4 of those, there's 2 of those, and anything that is under this price, we're simply going to be rebuying, so people have to buy ours at the minimum price. So there's 2 more. We're just going to keep buying these up, and don't worry, the items that are inside of my shopping list, they sell a lot. Like, I'm talking a lot. This has a region average daily sold of 5,300. You're easily going to keep selling these. But the main thing is you want to keep on buying these over and over again and keep your price at the minimum. Now, an easy way to stay on top of the new ones that post is in Point Blank Sniper, and you can simply rebuy these out every time that it pops up. You want to play around with the percentage. So as you can see, it is showing our listing, which is at 1080 gold. So we might lower this just a tiny bit. And as you can see, it's just going to keep on showing any listings that underpost us. Now you've got to keep in mind that the auction house takes a 5% cut of all items sold. So you want to make sure there is enough room in there to be profitable. So you simply just want to keep on buying these out until someone, now these are used to actually create a mount. And so once someone comes along and buys a whole heap of these, you want to make sure that your listing is the lowest listing, meaning they'll buy from you. So let's keep refreshing this. So someone's done it for 5 gold less. There's only 28 of them, so we will buy those up because we have a big stock of about 600 of these. And now to stay competitive, you want to keep buying these, and then you want to keep on relisting. Now you want to remember the average price that you've brought these at. So a good thing to keep track of that is to keep track of your smart average buy. As you can see, our smart average buy is currently 1,000 gold, or 1,007 gold. So if we're selling them above that, it is always profitable. And now, as you can see, someone has listed 600 of those for the same price as us, but we would be the second person because they've listed it before us. So what you want to simply do is either cancel scan and then post under him, and that will make you the next one that they buy. And you always want to go 12 hours, so the deposit fee is the lowest, and you can even do, like, say, a little bit at a time, say like 20% at a time, and you can just keep reposting them. So we'll do, say, 25 each time we list, and then we can stay competitive. And then you want to be using Auctionator to actually run cancel scans, and if there's anyone that's undercut you, you simply cancel the item, and then you can relist them. So just like that, we're going to run back out here, grab them items, and we want to keep on relisting them, being competitive with the price. This way, your item is always the first one that they buy, and it's the lowest. You don't have to cut them by money. You just say if it's the same price. If you were the last one to post it, you'll be first priority when they buy. So when we come to sell, we've got a whole heap of ours. So as you can see, it's still that same price, and we're just going to post again. and we don't need to do them all, so let's do 100 at a time. We'll post those, and now if we go over to these right here, we're going to be the lowest price. See, owner is yes, and we're actually below the guy that has posted 655 of those. And as you can see just down here, we are getting sales now of the item. So if we go over here, and you can see we have sold 60 of those, so that's 43k of these that we have sold. So it's literally been less than a minute and we have sold all the ones that we have posted. So let's get back to posting more of these, and we want to keep them at our price. So our price tag is right here, and we'll do another 100 just so it stays competitive. Bang. And then what we want to do is go ahead and buy any ones that are below our price. So there's 117 that are 2 gold below. Let's buy those up just so we can stay above that price. And then we should be, once that actually buys for us, we should still be the competitive price. So we want to buy 114 of those, buy. And now the next best listing is our listings. There's another 8, buy those up. You can see how fast this stuff sells. You can see they're already selling, like they're instantly selling, see? And so someone else has posted another 57 of those for the same price. What we want to do is just post another 100 of these, and this will put us the same price as them, but obviously below them. So ours a top priority when someone goes to buy more. So you can see TSM, now we've already sold 152k worth of these. They're selling super well. Now any new ones that we've brought, we simply go grab those and keep continuously doing this process until they have all sold. So let's collect. Okay, so now we're going to post a few more. We'll go another 100, and we want to keep that at our price, making us the lowest. And then you want to do a cancel scan and simply rinse and repeat this process. As you can see, the price is at 1008 gold that we've reset it to. We've just done a cancel scan, and we're going to list 200 of these now, and that will undercut that person that has them listed, and so now we are the most competitive price once again. Now a good way to make sure that you are the owner of the listings, you simply come to your this is with Auctionator, you go to selling and you can simply click refresh and you'll be able to see. So I think we just sold all 200 that we had listed right then, which we did. So all 200 of them just sold, as you can see, which is very good. So what we do now is obviously post more. So we'll do 250 now. They seem to be selling really good at the moment. So let's post them at the competitive price, and then we are the person that is going to get the sales. So let's reload. As you can see, owner, yes, that means that we own these 250 that we've just posted, and we're the lowest price. And they all just sold, I'm pretty sure. Oh, not quite. We've got to rescan this and make sure we are the owner. So someone has listed 2 under our price. We just sold some then. How many was it? We sold 1. But as you can see, these sell super quick. And all the items in my flipping guide sell extremely fast. So, and we just sold more. How many did we sell then? Oh, we sold like a good chunk of them. As you can see, just selling. So what I'll do is I'll sell these off and I'll show you the inside of the auction house once these are sold. For another example though, someone has posted 40. Now, what we're going to do is simply just post more. And that will make us be the next person under these guys. So this one to cut the listing that is the same price, but there's 40 above us. So they would sell before our sell, but we simply post more. And then we are the lowest price once again. As you can see, owner yes. So if anyone were to buy these, they're going to buy from our 100 that we just listed over the 40 that were already listed by someone else. We are still the owner. Just keep refreshing. We're still the owner. And now with these ones right here, we can actually cancel this. However, 39 of the 40 just sold from before, so really we don't need a cancel scan quite yet. But someone once again has posted another 54, so let's undercut those with another 100. So now we're once again the lowest price and the owner. It's one that someone actually listed one for 99 gold. Let's buy that. Oh, someone has already brought that. But as you can see, we are the current best price and the first priority of the sales. Alright, so as you can see, we only have 76 of these left, and look at our auction house. We've sold all of them so far, like a whole heap of them. So we just got to sell these last few, and that is what we'll do. Now if you look, someone has listed 187 of those for 2 silver less. Now we only have 76 to actually sell, so we will do it for that price. That's only 2 silver less, and we should be able to sell the rest of those, still making a whole heap of profit. There's no point at the moment buying all the 288 now it is for the 2 silver less, like in buying them up and going to sell them for 1080 gold. We're better off just selling them for the 2 silver less. And there's a couple people that actually were just posting at 1000, however they've already sold pretty quickly. So let's go back to our shopping, our selling, and make sure that we are the #1 lowest seller. So the other ones just sold, so we have a few more to sell now, and this is how you do this method. It's a very good way to make a whole heap of gold, especially if you have a good amount of gold to invest. It can be risky. You want to make sure that the items are hard to farm. They can't be like mass created from like a crafting profession. You want to make sure that they're farmed items, and this is a great way to make a lot of gold. This is how you reset the market and basically control the price of the market. All these items that I recommend using to do this with are all inside of my flipping guide. They're under the point blank sniper section and auctionator section, so you can actually import them by just coming over to the shopping list, click import right here, add the import string right here, and you'll have all the items that I recommend you flipping. Anyways guys, that is how you do this method. Like, look at all this gold that we've got so far, absolutely insane. Anyways guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be a whole heap more videos on flipping and making gold in Dragonflight.